We'll call to order, I apologize, the City of Douglasville City Council regular meeting for tonight. I apologize, Mayor Pro Tem. Tonight, Monday, February 6th. We'll have our invocation, which will be done by Lieutenant Wayne Kelly of the City of Douglasville's Police Department. After that, we will have our Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by Mayor Pro Tem Larry Yockey. Please come forward, Lieutenant Kelly.
Let's bow our heads. Gracious God, as this city council meeting begins, bless us with your wise and caring spirit. Guide our council members and participating citizens to use this time well to enhance the life of our city. Help us to set aside all acrimony so that all deliberations can be conducted with mutual respect, even in the face of disagreement. Keep us mindful that cooperation is the foundation of accomplishment. We pray you impart your wisdom upon our activities so that our affairs may reach a successful conclusion. In your name I pray, amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem Larry Yockey, for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and Lieutenant Kelly for doing the invocation. We really appreciate your time. We do have announcements and presentations. I will go over the brief protocol for the meeting, and then we will have the State of the City address, which will ask the council members to come around and sit in the chairs in the audience to view that, and it will be shown live for citizens of the community, or you can watch it on City TV. This is a voting meeting, and we would ask that this is not the time to have public comments during the meeting. We've already had that scheduled last Thursday, but there isn't a part in the agenda where you can come forward and give your name and address for the record if you would like to make any statements as citizens in the community. We ask that you would do it at that time that we give you that mandate, that you can come forward to the podium, give your name and address for the record. There is a green form that you should have signed and filled that form out and handed to Ms. Chelsea Jackson, who works in the city manager's office, and will be happy to hear from you. We ask that you would not, when you address the council, that you would not have personal attacks and that you would keep your comments on a professional level. At this time, we ask you please to silence all your cell phones and electronic devices so they will not be disruptive to the meeting. We appreciate you coming out tonight, and we look forward to anything you have to say, and that you're here. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much. So now we'll go on to the presentation of the annual State of the City address by myself and Ms. Hampton. You have any comments before that?
No, ma'am. Staff is ready, so when you all are ready, we'll start the State of the City.
Okay. Welcome. Let me begin by saying it is an honor and a privilege to serve as your mayor. Thank you for this tremendous opportunity. It is so great to be here with you, and I'm excited tonight to share with you what we're accomplishing in our city, the city of Douglasville, the place many of us call home. Douglasville is a city on the rise, and we are a city that's moving forward. Today in Douglasville, we see an improved economy where residents are getting gainfully employed, our real estate opportunities are improving, and the local tax base is healthy and rising. Our downtown is thriving with the addition of new businesses, including restaurants, general services, and retail establishments. Families can enjoy local amenities such as our parks and recreation programs, and overall, our community is safe, in large part because of the work of the City of Douglasville's Police Department under the leadership of Chief Gary Sparks. Let me begin by saying together we have come a long way in the last year, and together we're growing our city stronger. Together, in a spirit of cooperation and advancement, we have accomplished many positive goals. Tonight, I have the opportunity to share with you many of these achievements. The city is blessed to have many community partners that take seriously the mission of finding the best solutions for positive growth. Our city's future will be determined by all of us coming together to continue to build a strong community and create endless opportunities, both with the city and county governments. Among the great strides and many accomplishments that have been made over this past year, I want to focus on only 4 main areas: the city's finances, public safety, organizational changes, and our city's future. Let's begin with finance. I am happy to report that during year 2016, the City of Douglasville elected to roll back the millage rate. This is in part due to an increase in property tax values. The amount of overall dollars that will be collected by the city is projected to be flat or operating on the same level of property tax revenue to maintain our current level of services. Let's talk about savings. Back in September, the City Council took action to refinance the general obligation bonds used to cover the debt for the public safety building. By doing so, it is estimated that the city will save approximately $1.3 million in net present value in today's dollars over the next 12 years. Let me add, the refinancing will not have been possible without the AA rating obtained through Standard & Poor's. The city's strong bond rating score was given due to several factors, being Standard & Poor's evaluated the City of Douglasville as having adequate economy, strong budgetary performance, a conservative approach to budgeting, and strong budgetary flexibility with the fund balance greater than 25% of operating expenditures. Another additional factor reflected in this rating is the city does not issue tax anticipation notes. The city has a strong cash position and does not rely on cash flow from property taxes to pay monthly operating expenses. A lot of hard work by city staff, our finance director Karen Callan, her finance team, and our city manager Marcia Hampton, as well as new policies set forth by the City Council, are all to be commended for their prudent management of the city's finances. I am pleased to report to you the city's fund balance has increased over the past year. Several years ago, the City Council adopted a resolution to maintain a reserve fund balance of $2.5 million. However, the Council has suggested that we would like to set a target fund balance equivalent to 3 months' operating expenditures. Through sound fiscal management, the city's reserve funds currently far exceed the resolution's requirement. Currently, the fund balance is $8,658,815, equivalent to 4.92 months. Through best management practices and exercising strong fiscal discipline, I am happy to report that financially, the city is in very healthy position. While on the topic of finance, let's talk SPLOST, Special Local Option Sales Tax. Back on November 8, 2016, you, the voters, said yes. Yes to SPLOST. I believe the well-planned and executed City SPLOST Town Hall meeting on May 10, 2016, gave you, the citizens, an excellent forum to let your voices be heard. It was at this town hall meeting that residents, business owners, and leaders gathered in a workshop-style meeting to determine what projects you wanted SPLOST dollars to be allocated toward. Over the next 6 years, it is estimated $160 million will be collected in sales tax countywide. The city's estimated portion of the $160 million is $37 million. As stated on the November ballot, the city's portion of the SPLOST proceeds will go towards capital improvement projects in the areas of transportation, 45%, public safety, 20%, parks and recreation, 20%, and city facilities, 15%. By voting yes to the SPLOST referendum over the next 6 years in the city of Douglasville, citizens can expect to see improvements in local streets and roads, improvements to our local parks, enhanced technology and equipment for our police officers, and improvements to our city facilities. You will also notice joint cooperation with the county government on projects specifically in the areas of transportation. Both local governments working together not only helps each government, but cooperation is what you, the citizens, have asked for and what you deserve. Public safety. We are one. This is the motto, the mantra by which Police Chief Gary Sparks leads the police department. His philosophy that the community is an extension of the police department as the eyes and ears of the community has proven over and over to be effective policing. Many cases of crime have been solved by the community coming forward with information that has helped assist our law enforcement team in taking crime off the streets. While documented cases of positive community input can be identified, it is the countless undocumented tips, calls, and sources from our community that I want to draw attention to and say thank you. Thank you to the citizens for helping to partner with our police department team as they serve to be the guardians of our neighborhoods, businesses, and schools. Chief continues to lead his department by providing advanced training and education to his team. Training on de-escalation, crisis intervention, active shooter, and diversity are all among the few progressive training courses officers receive. The Chief celebrates 10 years of the Outreach award-winning mentor initiative Youth Against Violence program. Police Chief Sparks believes it is his responsibility to educate the public as well. Part of his philosophy is that a well-informed and educated community is a stronger community. He has put his philosophy into action by opening the Community Outreach House on Hollis Street this past September. This police outpost serves as a location for the community to become more involved in the policing efforts of this local area. There are also police facilities in downtown Douglasville and Thornton Road. On Hollis Street, he has extended an invitation to the public to join his command staff meetings with his team, which he holds at the community house on a regular basis. He has made the space available to many local organizations, civic groups, and churches for their use with the specific purpose of building strong relationships and providing another level of transparent policing. They hope to offer parenting and GED classes in the future. This policing effort of building strong relationships within local neighborhoods, apartment complexes, and the business community has been the founding ideal behind the DCOPS program, Douglasville Community Outreach Program, known as DCOP, taking the policing philosophy to the homes directly. Each quarter, Chief Sparks, his command staff, and officers select a neighborhood and together go door to door to simply introduce themselves to the people. By doing so, we are building stronger confidence in and connecting with you, the community, through our law enforcement team. Adjusting law enforcement tactics to address crime trends, increased patrol visibility, and officers personally walking and riding bikes in the neighborhoods within the zone they patrol are just some of the innovative methods our PD effectively uses to guard, protect, and serve our city. Keeping our officers safe in the event that they should ever be called upon to operate in a high-risk situation is also priority. Upgraded body armor, helmets, and tactical gear have become part of the daily uniform. And body cameras are soon to be added to the patrol gear through the initial purchase of 20 body cams with confiscated drug funds, and 50 more to follow out of the general funds. Promoting well-qualified, educated, dedicated officers from within the ranks is also a standing policy exercised within the department. In January, Chief Sparks held his third round of promotions since taking command. 26 officers have rightfully been promoted. These promotions not only offer a career track for officers, but the recognition for strong leadership boosts morale, creates an ability for the department to grow stronger, and fosters a clear line of command for smooth daily operations. Where people feel safe and where they feel protected, people thrive and flourish. I am confident that our fine men and women in blue, the Douglasville Police Department, offers some of the best police protection and service in our nation. Organizational changes. As we take a look over the past year, I want to acknowledge the many people who have worked to make progress in our city possible. Let me start with the members of the Douglasville City Council. Their willingness to take time, care, and attention to the issues facing our city has been inspiring. As a team, we have made many decisions to move our wonderful city forward. I've personally witnessed a collective effort by the elected officials to tackle any and all issues from a collaborative approach and come up with a positive resolve. Whether it has been a controversial zoning matter, implementing policy changes, or dealing with tough financial decisions, each member of the City Council has contributed their thoughts, their assessment, and available options in a respectful manner, in a manner that has fostered a positive climate conducive to positive solutions. This collective positive governing of the city's issues by your elected officials has allowed for clear goals and thought-out direction for city staff. We have a talented and skilled workforce that is committed to superior customer service. I know because I see it, and I know because you tell me. Often, I receive compliments from the public regarding an excellent experience that they have had with city staff. I wish I could tell the many stories of our employees' successes and the way city staff relentlessly pursue providing excellent service to our community. To hear these wonderful stories not only tells me we're doing our job, but we are doing it with excellence and pride. That's a very good thing. So how do you improve on excellence? Well, you just raise the bar a little higher. This past year, City Manager Ms. Marcia Hampton has led the charge in empowering department directors to streamline processes within their respective departments and to develop capital project budgets that will assist with forecasting the city's future growth and expansion. This forward-thinking style of management is both prudent and advantageous to growing a healthy city. Our city manager has also implemented key organizational structural changes. She has streamlined the city manager's office by including the assistance of a graduate fellow through the International City County Managers Association Graduate Fellow Program. She has specifically hired staff to tackle operational and policy challenges, changing policies that have remained untouched for decades. The task of researching, recommending, and implementing policy change is a time-consuming endeavor. However, city staff has dedicated the resources to provide mayor and council with the best practices for all needed changes. Over the past 12 months, the Human Resource Department, led by Director Tia Austin, has worked to initiate a strong on-site wellness program for our employees. The wellness program has provided health-based educational training and physical activities, engaged our employees towards healthier lifestyles, and helped to reduce overall health claims. This three-part approach to employee health care assisted with the city receiving a competitive renewal for the city's health medical benefits. This renewal came without a cost increase to the city of Douglasville and the employees. The employees' recommendations and input were also taken in consideration when the City Council voted on a provider for 2017. This year, the City Council approved a cost of living allowance, the first COLA since 2008. A revised merit program, including a new evaluation tool and rating system, was also implemented for the 2016 review cycle. And I am pleased to announce Mayor and Council approved a 3% maximum merit increase for this year's review cycle, in addition to the cost of living allowance. These outstanding efforts of our human resource team has proven most successful this year. The department received the Medium Agency Achievement Award in November on behalf of the City of Douglasville, and the city has been selected as a finalist for the Atlanta Business Chronicle's 2016 Healthiest Employers Award. A healthy employee base is a productive employee base, and I want to express a special thanks to our HR department and Director Tia Austin for working diligently toward the health and wellness of our employees. Lastly, our future. We, as a city on the rise and moving forward, together as a team, Mayor and council, city manager, and city staff have skillfully designed a fiscally responsible plan that will join alongside the SPLOST dollars and begin to unfold into the city's future. This multi-million-dollar plan will continue to strengthen our financial foundation, involve new construction for the Maintenance and Sanitation Department, and provide monies for enhancements throughout the park system. The plan calls for provided funds in the way of new technology to help support public safety daily operations, including radio communications. The majority of our SPLOST funds will go towards transportation needs, as stated in the beginning of my address. Intersection improvements, resurfacing streets, and we estimated more than $13 million will be spent towards improving our transportation infrastructure within the city limits throughout the life of the SPLOST. At this year's retreat, the City Council and I had the opportunity to review and discuss a 5-year capital project plan recommended by city staff based on anticipated needs. This capital plan will be voted on during fiscal year 2018's budget. These anticipated improvements to our city are projected to move us forward without incurring additional debt. That is great news. That is prudent management. At this retreat, we were also able to set goals for 2017 and review goals set by the Mayor and Council in 2016, which were either in progress, deemed no longer a goal, or completed. Many of the 2016 goals were previously mentioned, such as the new Maintenance and Sanitation Headquarters, development of a SPLOST program list, a 5-year capital plan, and the enhancement of various City of Douglasville policies, ordinances, and procedures. We also achieved one of my personal initiatives in trying to provide new jobs to citizens by holding, in conjunction with Mercer University, our first ever jobs fair. By identifying goals, we establish what is truly significant and we create accountability. Goals measure our progress and set a clear plan that will take our city forward successfully. So as I close my remarks tonight by saying, thank you again for the opportunity to serve as your mayor, and more importantly, let me say thank you to each of you, to all of us, as we continue to build our future together. As mayor, I am confident to report that the city we call home is advancing. Businesses are thriving, families are safe, opportunities are endless. Douglasville, we are a city on the rise and moving forward. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Council, for paying attention, for the citizens who have come out tonight to hear the state of the city, and for those of you that are watching. We appreciate your support. Okay, I will move to accept a motion for the minutes of the legislative work session on January 12th, 2017, and the regular meeting of January 17th, 2017.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Thank you. I have a motion. Is there a second? Thank you. It's been properly moved and seconded to approve the minutes of the legislative work session of January 12th, 2017, and the regular meeting of January 17th, 2017. Are there any additions, questions, councils, or comments from the council? Thank you. Not hearing any. All of those in favor of approving the minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Thank you. The ayes have it. Open the floor for consent agenda.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem and Councilman Adams. It's been properly moved and second to approve the consent agenda as presented. Are there any questions or comments from the council? Thank you. Not hearing any. All of those in favor of approving the consent agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. The ayes have it. We'll move on now to our first committee report, and that's Public Safety Committee. Vice Chair, Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Vice Chair, Chair Mayor Pro Tem Larry Yockey.
Yes, I have two items. Item number 20-17-06, request for a change in agent outlet manager for the alcoholic beverages licensees for the premises sale and consumption of wine and malt beverage and spirituous liquor at the following establishment. Licensees Logan's Roadhouse Incorporated, doing business as Logan's Roadhouse. Location 9380, the Landing Drive 3. Proposed agent outlet manager is Robert Willingham, and the current agent outlet manager is Nicholas Ingalls. The regular fees have been paid into the city finance department. I make a motion to approve item 20-17-06.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and second to approve item 20-17-06. Are there any questions or comments from the council? Thank you. Not hearing any. All of those in favor of approving this item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Item 20-17-06 has been adopted.
My second item is 20-17-07, request for the change in another agent outlet manager for the alcoholic beverage license for the package sales of wine and malt beverages at the following establishment. Licensee is Racetrack Petroleum Incorporated, doing business as Racetrack number 417, location 9294 Highway 5. Current outlet manager is Rob Hefferman, and the proposed outlet manager is Jeff Thuralt. The required fees have been paid into the city finance department. I make a motion to approve item 20-17-07.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and second to approve item 21-17-07. Are there any questions or comments as it relates to this item from the council members?
Point of order, Madam Mayor, I believe that's item 20-17
Oh, I apologize.
rather than
I
21.
jumped too
21's
fast.
under
That's under Community and Economic Development.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. You're correct. I amended my motion and corrected for item 20-17-07 to approve this item. It's been properly moved in second. All those in favor of approving this item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Item 20-17-07 has been adopted.
And that's all we have for public safety tonight, Madam Mayor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor Pro Tem and Vice Chair. We'll move on to Community and Economic Development Committee. That's chaired by Councilman Mark Adams.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have several
Welcome.
items tonight under Community and Economic Development. Item A, item 21-17-07, appoint Whitney Constantine to the Chamber Post on the City of Douglasville's Convention and Visitors Bureau, CVB, Advisory Board for a 2-year term extending through December 31st, 2018. I make a motion to approve item 21-17-07.
Second.
Thank you so much. It's been properly moved and second to approve item 21-17-07 to appoint Whitney Constantine to the Chamber's post of the City of Douglasville's Convention and Visitors Bureau. All of those, are there any questions or comments as it relates to this item? Thank you. Not hearing any. All of those in favor of approving this item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. The ayes have it. Item 21-17-07 is adopted.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Item B, item 21-17-08, appoint Travis Landrum to an at-large post on the City of Douglasville's Convention and Visitors Bureau, CVB, Advisory Board to fill a vacant post with a term ending on December 31st, 2017. Make a motion to approve item 21-17-08.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and second to approve item 21-17-08 for Mr. Travis Landrum to serve on the CVB. Are there any questions or comments as relates to this item? Thank you. Not hearing any. All of those in favor of approving the item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Item 21-17-08 is adopted.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Item C, 21-17-09, appoint Amy Meehan to an at-large post on the City of Douglasville's Convention and Visitors Bureau, CVB Advisory Board for a 2-year term extending through December 31st, 2018. Make a motion to approve item 21-17-09.
Second.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman and Councilman Watts. Item 21-17-09, it's been properly moved and second to approve this item. Are there any questions or comments related to this item from the council members? Thank you. Not hearing any. All of those in favor of approving the item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. The ayes have it. Item 21-17-09 is approved.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
You're welcome.
The next three items, I just have a question, just to make sure as we handle these. There will be one that will be selected. Is this, again, going to be done by ballot, or is this by vote?
Just by vote, the one that you choose not to select, I'd recommend not taking any action on that item.
Okay. Item 2117-10, select Design Collective as the City of Douglasville's consulting firm to provide the City of Douglasville Master Plan document. Item 2117-11, select Tunner Spangle and Associates Incorporated, TSW, as the City of Douglasville's consulting firm to provide the city a downtown master plan document. And item 2117-12, select TY Lynn International Incorporated as the City of Douglasville's consulting firm to provide the City of Douglasville a master plan document. I make a motion to approve item 2117-11, selecting Tunner Spangle and Associates Incorporated as the City of Douglasville's consulting firm to provide the City of Douglasville a downtown master plan document.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and second to approve item 21-17-11, selecting TSW to be the City of Douglasville's consultant firm to provide the city a downtown master plan document. Are there any questions or comments as it relates? It's been properly moved and second to approve this item. Are there any questions or comments as it relates to this item from the council members? Thank you. Not seeing any. All of those in favor of approving item 21-17-11 as TSW for the City of Douglasville's master plan document, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. 21-17-11 is adopted.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Therefore, we'll take no action then on item 2117-10 nor 2117-12 at this time.
Thank you, sir.
That's all that I have under that committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We'll move on to Planning and Development Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Mark Adams as well.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have three items tonight under Planning and Development Committee. The first item, 2217-05, was tabled from January 17th, 2017. We'd held a public hearing and consider a request for a special land use permit for sales and service new and used cars for .38 plus or minus acres zone CG General Commercial at 8104 Dallas Highway, located in Land Lot 17, District 1, Section 5C, Parcel 1. Application made by Byton. I make a motion that we remove from the table item 2217-05.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and second to remove item 22-17-05. All of those in favor, are there any questions or comments from the council? Thank you. All of those in favor of removing this item from the table, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Not hearing any. Item 22-17-05 is removed from the table.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Having removed that item from the table, item 2217-05, I make a motion to deny.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Councilman Siegel. It's been properly moved and second to deny item 22-17-05. Are there any questions or comments from the council? Thank you. All of those in favor of denying item 22-17-05, please say aye.
Aye.
Those in favor of approving the item, same sign. Thank you. Item 22-17-05 has been denied.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Item 2217-06, tabled from January 17th, 2017. Hold a public hearing and consider a request for rezoning from R2 single-family detached residential to CG General Commercial with a special land use permit for sales and service new and used cars for .75 plus or minus acres at parcel number 0017015 C018 in land lot 17, District 1, Section 5C, parcel 18, application made by Bytown. Make a motion to remove item 2217-06 from the table.
Second.
Thank you so much. It's properly moved and second to remove item 22-17-06 from the table. Are there any questions or comments about removing this item from the table from the council members? Thank you. Not hearing any. All of those in favor of removing item 22-17-06 from the table, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Item 22-17-06 is removed from the table.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Having removed that item from the table, item 2217-06, we will take no action as the applicant has sent a letter in this morning to request that that item be removed, taken off of the hearing agenda. So we'll take no action on that item.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman.
Item 221708, request plat approval for combining lots 12, 13, 14, and 15 into a single tract located at 8570 Hospital Drive, Inland Lot 50, District 1, Section 5, application by Jack Chin. Make a motion to approve 221708.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and second to approve item 22-17-08. Are there any questions or comments as relates to combining these lots from the council? Thank you. Not hearing any. All of those in favor of approving item 22-17-08, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Thank you. It's been unanimously approved. Item 22-17-08 is adopted.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. That's all we have tonight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. We'll move on to Parks and Recreation Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Chris Watts.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no items tonight under Parks and Rec.
Thank you, sir. Finance Committee, that's chaired by Mayor Pro Tem Larry Yockey.
I don't have any items tonight, but I would like to, at the end of this meeting, when we adjourn, I'd like to go into executive session for a legal matter.
Yes, sir. Duly noted.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all we have for the Finance Committee.
Thank you, sir. Information and Technology Committee, that's chaired by Councilmember Richard Siegel.
No business tonight, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Maintenance and Sanitation Committee, that's chaired by Councilman Mike Miller.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have two items tonight. First item is 261703, appoint an individual to the City of Douglasville's Keep Douglasville Beautiful KDB Board, with the appointee to post 3 being for a 2-year term extending through December 31st, 2018. This is going to be by ballot, and I'd ask the city manager to pass out the ballots.
All right. You have 2 individuals on the ballot. If you would select your name, and I will read them out after the ballot, and we will notify both candidates of your decision.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, your motion should include Ms. Tammy Duckworth. She has received the majority of the votes.
Thank you, Ms. Hampton. I'll restate the motion. Item 261703, appoint Tammy Duckworth to the City of Douglasville's Keep Douglasville Beautiful KDB Board, with the appointee to post 3 being for a 2-year term extending through December 31st, 2018. I place this in the form of a motion for approval.
Second.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair, and there has been a properly moved and second to approve item 26-17-03 for Ms. Duckworth to be the City of Douglasville's Keep Douglasville Beautiful appointee for the next 2 years through December 31st, 2018. Are there any questions or comments as relates to this item? Thank you. All of those in favor of approving this item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Item 26-17-08 has been approved to appoint Ms. Duckworth to be the appointee to Keep Douglasville Beautiful. Bless you.
Madam Clerk, have we properly, that should be 2017-03.
Oh, did I not say that? I apologize. Item 2617-03. Did I miss a number?
I'm sorry, as long as the clerk has it, that's.
Okay,
what matters.
getting tired. 03, not an 8. That 3 looked like an 8 tonight. Thank you so much. 26-17-03 is approved.
The next item we have, Madam Mayor, is 26-17-04. This is to authorize the mayor to sign a 3-year agreement with Republic Services Incorporated for the disposal of municipal solid waste by the city of Douglasville at the Lee Transfer Station with a disposal fee of $32.07 per ton, a 1-ton minimum, as well as surcharges of similar charges imposed by governmental authority with no more than a 3% CPI on the first anniversary of said agreement. I think we have Mr. Roberts here to explain what that means.
Well, the Lee Transfer Station, and I had mentioned it on Thursday night, is the transfer station. It is operated by Republic Services, and it is over just in Cobb County, just outside Douglas County, near Six Flags off of I-20. And as some of you know, the city took over commercial sanitation in 2011, and we found it necessary to communicate with that company, with that transfer station, since it was closer to the Thornton Road area and the east side of the city. And without going into a tremendous amount of it, we realized a tremendous amount of savings by doing that, as a couple of you might recall. We've been going there for about 5 years, and this agreement that's coming to an end is a 3-year agreement that's coming to an end, and what they're asking for is an increase of basically $1 per ton over where we're currently at. It is currently at $31.07. And just to give you an idea, our monthly tonnage for 2016, we averaged about just a little under 300 tons per month, which was a little over $10,000 per month. And so bottom line is this increase will only increase, based on the average of 2016, would increase it to about $3,800 for the entire year. It's about just under a $400 per month increase.
And Mr. Roberts, my understanding is this is a quite efficient proposal.
Yes, it is extremely efficient and beneficial to us. Cuts down on the mileage of the trucks, particularly the roll-off trucks. Each pull has to be dumped, and so it probably increases our turnaround time at the businesses on Thornton Road by 30 to 40 minutes.
Madam Mayor, I got out of turn on that. I should have put this 26-17-04 in the form of a motion for approval.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Just Caper, just getting information. So item 26-17-04 has been properly moved and second to approve this item. Are there any additional questions for Mr. Roberts from the council members? Thank you. Not seeing any. All of those in favor of approving 26-17-04, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. 26-17-04 is adopted.
Madam Mayor, that's all we have under maintenance and sanitation tonight.
Thank you, sir. We'll move on to Transportation Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Dr. LaShawn Burr-Danley.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just one item. Item 27-17-03, authorize the mayor to sign a mowing and maintenance agreement with the Georgia Department of Transportation for the city's SR 92 relocation project, Phase 4, Project CSSTP-007-00691, PI number 7691. I see that Mrs. Wright is not here. Our city manager, you have any comments?
Yes, ma'am. You all discussed this 2 weeks ago in your 5 o'clock committee meetings. This relates to the mowing and maintenance that you would have done along the Highway 92 project, if you recall.
Yes, ma'am, I do. Do we have any questions or comments from our mayor and council? Okay, if not, I make a motion that we approve item 27-17-03.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly motion and second to approve item 27-17-03. As previously asked by the chairwoman, are there any additional questions or comments from the council? Thank you. Not seeing any. All of those in favor of approving this item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. 27-17-03 is adopted.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. No other items under transportation.
Thank you so much. We'll move on to Personnel and Organization Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Richard Siegel.
No business tonight, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ordinance and Intergovernmental Committee. That's chaired by Councilman Mike Miller.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business tonight.
Thank you, sir. Education and Training Committee. Vice Chair, Councilwoman LaShawn Burdanley.
No items, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Is there any other business to come before the council tonight from council members? Thank you so much. We'll move on to the City Attorney, Mr. Joel Dotson.
No items tonight, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Chief Assistant City Attorney, Ms. Susan Littlefield.
Madam Mayor, when we go into executive session tonight, you may adjourn into that session. We will not need a vote afterward. No other business, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Littlefield. The Chief of Police isn't here, but we have someone who is just as capable, our Assistant Chief of Police, Ms. Sue Ann Shaw. You have anything?
No business, Madam Mayor.
Thank you so much, Deputy Chief. City Manager, Ms. Marsha Hampton.
No business, Madam Mayor.
What? Amazing. All right, thank you. Comments from citizens and delegates. Now is the time that if you have any questions, comments, or anything you'd like to say and address the council, the floor is open. We would love to hear from you. Please come to the podium and give your name and address for the record, and we'll be happy to hear your comments. Okay. We don't have any staff reports.
No staff reports, Madam Mayor.
Okay. Not hearing any or any other business, we will adjourn this meeting into executive session to discuss a legal matter. Oh, I apologize. I open the floor for a motion.
I make a motion that we adjourn into executive session for a legal matter.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and second to adjourn this meeting into executive session to discuss a legal matter. All of those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. This meeting is adjourned into executive session.